All right, so I have to check out, and I can't check in till 3 at my next place. So I'm gonna see if I can put my bag here. I'm gonna go wander around yet again, get some more food yet again. Doesn't look that nice out, but it was the same yesterday, and then it turned out to be quite nice, and I feel like I even got a sunburn yesterday. So that's the plan. All right, I'm all packed up, and just for reference, I've walked 18 kilometers and 17 kilometers in the last 2 days, so whatever that is, 35 kilometers in 2 days. Feet are a little sore, but not too bad. I might try to eat the pork chop bun today, see how that is. I might try to eat the pork chop bun, see how that is. That was my attempt at being a bit more excited. Ready to rock. It's funny they wanted 300 mom, but it only cost 50 to replace this card, and they brought it down to 100. Where's the rest of the tree? There's lots of winding streets. I'm sure you can find lots of good shortcuts to get to your destination quicker. Like that could be one. Headed towards the temple I was at yesterday, but going beyond it. Last time my battery died, so I turned around and went back. It's a very strong smell of incense. The incense you probably saw in the other videos if you watched. Everywhere. All their garbage cans have art on them. Not sure what this area is. Got a little sidetracked. Looks like an art school and maybe an old college, creative industries incubator. That's maybe why you see some artworks around the cities. Different areas like the, I took a photo of it, but didn't take a video, but the garbage can. Rest in peace, everybody. It's gonna be all of us someday. Dark, but it's true. However, I won't have such a nice area, I'm sure. So, in a park, there's another cemetery there. Pretty big one, actually. Mausoleums, is that what you call it? This is just a small park that, I mean, would be nice to hang out, but given the amount of walking that I'm doing, I don't really necessarily want to do it because I think it's just a little hill and that's about it. But a nice place to rest nonetheless. Nearby the temple from yesterday where they're burning all the incense. You could still smell it. Okay, interesting. Have a little car and a racetrack. Of course, they have the Macao Grand Prix here. Not here, obviously, but a little bigger track. The other thing is they have free Wi-Fi in all of these areas, which I don't use, but I could use, possibly. Outdoor kind of movement equipment, I'll call it. It's not really exercise equipment, but I think this thing will swing all the way around, so I'm gonna continue on this path. Don't really know where I'm going exactly. I'm basically going to the Macau-China border. And I'm not gonna cross. That's one option for possibly getting money, is just crossing. But I'm not quite sure with COVID and everything if you need a test. I think within 7 days you don't. I mean, if you're here for less than 7 days, you can just cross. But I don't even have my passport, so not even gonna try. At some point I'll read the history, but there's about 600,000, according to Wikipedia, 600,000, 650 people here. And it's a very small land mass. There's a couple of islands, essentially, that are kind of, or areas that are connected to the mainland, but borders. Not exactly sure what it's like for Macaoanese to get across to the other side. How easy or difficult it is. Some new construction here and there. I have to imagine that it was something like this before. And you also have to imagine that a lot of this stuff will be knocked down, and which is good, I guess, for modernization, but a lot of the character will kind of be gone. That's always the debate, though. I mean, I don't know what it's like inside there, but would it be better to have a newer building? Can they afford the newer building? There's a lot of questions that remain. It kind of seems like the, I don't know, maybe newer area doesn't seem all that exciting. The roads are wider, old buildings. Hard to judge exactly. That's exercise. So it's hard to judge exactly the year of these things. Still, most restaurants are not open, so that would also be a lot different looking. There's a Pizza Hut up ahead that's open, classic. I need a pork bun though. Getting near, I guess. You can also take the bridge across to Hong Kong. It's the longest bridge in Asia. Probably the hardest to build as well, because it goes a long ways through the sea, and then it goes underground. There's really not a lot going on out here. I don't even want to walk further this direction because it's just to the water, but I'll do it for the sake of the video so you can see the boring area that I'm about to see. Almost there. It's like another block. I did one in my eye. I did find one restaurant looked okay. Maybe I'll hit it up on the way back. Once I started looking at the menu, I just felt like I'm not even that hungry. It's a Japanese restaurant. Ramen. Could be good, but that was one of my more expensive meals that I was gonna get at the Venetian or something. They have like, I don't know, $30 ramen. So yeah, this area is definitely being built up with newer buildings, and you can see what I mean. You can see what I mean by losing its character a little bit. It doesn't really look the same. I mean, it's obviously nicer to live in, I'm sure. But it would be nice to make some sort of nod, like put tiles or something a little bit similar. And that might preserve the culture. Some Japanese restaurants seem to be open. A few of them around here. I could try one, but some random restaurant that I don't know if it's good or bad. It just doesn't seem worth it. Okay, so here's the border, I guess. You can see the air pollution is kind of bad today. I don't even know if that's exactly the border because it says Taipa and Hong Kong, Zhuhai, Macau. I guess so, maybe. There's supposed to be a park over there, but it just, with all these cars and the pollution, I can't see it being that enjoyable. Bridge to somewhere. Take me to my ramen. I believe that is the park, and probably China on the other side, I'm guessing. I suppose it kind of looks similar if you compare them going down the road, so maybe it's okay. But compared to the other areas, there's a lot less people here. I really don't want to be walking here because it's noisy and there's not much to see. But I did look at the map, and that should be Zhuhai over there. And I'm gonna continue to walk along here and swing back in to the road that leads back to where I was. Not sure where the majority of the pollution comes from, but Shenzhen, Guangdong, all those areas, there's a lot of manufacturing around there, so it could be from that. I don't know what Zhuhai's main business is, just being close to Macao, maybe tourist hub that Chinese people stay there and cross the border. There could be a lot of cranes or birds. Zhuhai in the background. So, if it was a nice day, maybe you could see the birds if you're an ornithologist type. And yeah, maybe I'll head up on this little walkway here to get a better view, and then I'm gonna head back because this place is just not much going on. All right, so you asked for it. Come on. There's the birds. There's Zhuhai, I guess. And we got some barbed wire. And I believe the port of entry. I guess this is a sandbar, maybe, or concrete. It looks like sand, though. And this is what I'm on, a little bridge. Alright, hi China. I'll see you soon, or other China. Okay, they do have some kind of brick tile-ish pattern. What do you think? Do you agree? Is it enough? Are the old ones ugly and should be replaced? Or do they provide character? What do you think? So I guess I'm gonna continue in this northern area. There's supposed to be a university along the same road that I was going, but it's too noisy. Probably no more updates unless there's something interesting that I see, but I'm not sure about that. I believe the wires on the balconies is just kind of an easier way to extend your property, cheap way. Also provides security from Spider-Man. Thought that was odd, but it's just a parking lot. Just a massive apartment block, or blocks. My feet are definitely feeling it a bit more today. I'm walking on this path, which I believe is for visually impaired people. See, there's bumps before the steps so that you know where you are, but it's kind of like the like reflexology with those stones that you can see in Chinese parks sometimes. Well, I passed by one of the restaurants way out here that I wanted to eat at. I just don't even know if I can trust it anymore. Some of these are gone, some of them are closed. This university better be good because my feet are tired. The only thing that might make it worth it is, one, it's awesome, and actually not the only, two things. The second, there's also on that map a pork chop place, so maybe that exists. So these are newer and they look like the old style, which is kind of interesting. Gotta say, they make it difficult to cross the street here. You get stuck on the wrong side. You have to go up here, up there, cross over here, and down here, over there, and then over here, just across the street. It's like torture when you've been walking forever. Well, I really have no idea what's going on here. It's like a scrapyard. Where's the university? Is this even a road? Is there some junkyard dog gonna come? Is that a dead end? Kind of looks like it. Not even gonna bother. Seems the sun is burning away the pollution. There's supposed to be a road here. I just have to check because on the map it says there is, but it looks like it's the fence. That's annoying. Came out here because I assumed it was like some old college. You never do your research because otherwise this won't happen. You don't get to see the junkyard and the old toilet. Apple Maps has me on kind of a roundabout. Still, I feel like there's some stuff missing. That's what I'm talking about. You should be able to walk there, but you gotta walk all the way around. Instead, you squeeze through. So yeah, unless I'm like a moron and I just completely missed the university or something, no need to come out here. Unless you want to go for a nice long walk away from the crowds. And it's totally possible that I am, because everything's in Chinese, can't read Chinese. So who knows? Bus parking lot. What are the odds this pork bun place is open based on my luck? In theory, should be right around this corner. I smell food, I don't see food. Maybe it's this place. Or maybe it's on this side of the road. But at any rate, none of these places are open. Don't bother following the map. Don't come on Chinese New Year to follow the map. If you thought it was gonna work, it's not gonna work. So just find a pork chop place on your own and it might be good. Walked 7.75 kilometers to see not a lot, but I can cross it off the list. I've been here. Is this the university? So it actually should be coming up here. I think it was like minimized or something on the map. Couldn't find it. So we'll see. Could just have like an old name for a new university. Is that it? Is that it? I don't know. That's it. Nice enough looking place, but it's not a historical site. You tricked me, St. Joseph. You might ask, why don't I just take a bus? I see buses everywhere. Yes, that's true. But you don't get very much exercise riding a bus. When you're spending $11 a day on food like I am, you need to work it off. You need to go for a walk. As well, the bus, you don't really know where you're going afterwards. You don't get a sense of the city too much. You just get on and you get off and you see a few things fly by. You don't see all those details. Like what I saw, the junkyard. Alright. We have a lake, artificial one, fountain, fortress, cave, fields. Probably want to see the fields, cave, watchtower. Cave is 11, watchtower 10, over there. Fields. Fortress that way. Really wish I had that coffee and pork bun. Could really use a sign at the bottom. Let's see. This would probably be a good spot for a fortress at the top of a hill. Party fortress. There we go. Nice view from the fortress. Partiers. I guess the water's that way. You could see people coming easily. Where does this go? Nowhere. Look at these roots. All right, I gotta take a small break here. Oh, I'm hoping to find terrace fields. And then there's apparently the stone walking path, which I really need. Getting pretty hungry. Feet are sore. I need to walk back to my hotel and get my bag and walk to my other hotel. Also, I need to eat. See, open restaurant. It's a good sign. This guy needs to stop coughing. So, thought I was filming, but it wasn't. I see an eyelash. Hopefully it's mine. Good luck. So far the curry noodles were the best. I'm guessing this is the salty soup base. Not too as good. Also got a pork chop bun. A lot of food. Fatty, chewy beef. These bean sprouts are very hot. Temperature-wise, I almost destroyed my mouth. So my wish was that the eyelash wasn't mine. Just some butter and a pork chop. This is pretty good. It's like a dinner roll mixed with a pineapple bun. That is the winner. Almost a little bit of coconut in here. Or peanut, actually. but you don't really taste it with the noodles. There you go. Almost dropped my phone. It was very noisy. Very noisy in there. Guy kept on coughing a lot. Pork chop bun also has a bone in it, so you gotta be careful. You don't bite into it. I did that a little. I bit into the bone a little bit. I did see it there, but I didn't think it was gonna creep up on me that quickly. Very full. Hotel. What does this say? It's funny how I thought something would go wrong, but not everything. Finally checked in, and this is my view. Not too bad, but the crane kind of detracts. Overall, not worth the money. Would have been better to stay at the other place. I didn't have a booking there because it was full. You can see why. It is right in the nice area. And let's do a little room tour for something that is 2 times the price. For 2 times the price, I get a bed, and that's it. So you also get a bathroom, you get a couple of waters. Bathroom's nice. I'm sure it's cleaner, but definitely not worth 2 times the price. As well, the other area was more convenient. So yeah, this is kind of in the middle of nowhere, it feels like, but who knows? Let's see. I've already walked a lot today, so I don't really feel like doing much. I'll check the steps and let you know. Oh, the bed is nicer. I've already walked 17.5 kilometers, 20,000 steps. Well, the nice thing about this, well, they did it in the last one as well, but they let me pay less for the deposit since I don't have very much money. So you could do that if you want. I need a foot massage or something. Well, I don't think I'll come back to Macau for a while. That's for sure. So it's a good thing I'm getting all my steps in. Just rolling my ankles. Sad thing is, this is probably the most I've spent on hotels ever. And I don't even get that nice of a hotel. I've burned about 3,600 calories in 3 days, or 2.5 days. I'm at like 1,200 now. I think I'm gonna try to burn 1,400 to get my stupid badge on my health app. No plug-in by the bed. It's over there. All right, bright lights. I've showered. And I think I'm going to put the nighttime of day 3 on a second video. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2 of day 3. I don't know how much is going to be there. If there's not very much, then I may just add it. But yeah, successful day, kinda.